How are y'all? Welcome back to another episode of KCG Plays. My name is Kevin, and today we're playing Luck Be a Landlord. And now that we've finished floor number 9, the highest floor, I've been thinking that I might do some challenge runs to kind of break up our floor 9 runs. So it'll probably be a challenge run video and then a floor 9 video and then a challenge run video until the next update comes out. So if you guys have any challenges you'd like to see, I have a few in mind, but if you have any you'd like to see, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to fit them in. And today we'll just do some floor 9 videos and let's see if we can get another win, just to prove that yesterday wasn't just luck. And tomorrow then we'll try a challenge video. So let's just start off on floor 9, and same as always, 25 rent due in 5 spins. So yesterday we won with a kind of a cultist based deck. So we took an early hexatedium, got some cultists, started off with crabs and cultists. Then we had a diver and a Mrs. Fruit that definitely helped us along the way. So let's see whether we can do it today as well. Okay, we could I'll take a pinata. And I will take a Mori the Rabbit, I guess. Makes rabbit fluff decent, worth 3. I do have a cheese, so I can take a mouse. Here I'll take a wine. It gives 2 and it's worth a decent if we get a dwarf. Okay, I'll take a bubble. Let's try not to go cultists in this run. Here, I guess I could take a owl. I think is the best. Be better if we'd taken checkered flag, but hindsight 2020, all that. Okay, 100 now due in 6 spins. Let's take a ninja, and we could take a grave robber. Okay, void creature, happy enough with that. Here, hexatedium, nice. Let's take a key. Okay, a toddler is grand. We have all this stuff for it to eat. Okay, we should definitely make a rabbit fluff is now worth 3, so let's take that. I'll take another key, not particularly happy, but sure, they always come in handy. So we made 100 with 37 left over, 150 now due in 6 spins. I could take a chemical 7, and happy hour is probably better than ninja and mouse, providing I do get a dwarf at some stage. Bronze arrow, sure, it'll probably be worth. Okay, here's a dwarf. I'll take that over rabbit fluff. Don't particularly want any of these. Let's re-roll and let's take a void stone, I guess is okay. I'll take we have a arrow, so I'll take a target. Okay, the dwarf eats the wine, it's quite good. They're really firing hexes of tedium at me this run, aren't they? I think that was the 4th that we've seen so far. Okay, 225 due in 7 spins. We don't want another ninja. I will take a safe though. And do we have 2 of anything? We don't, except for keys. Red pepper might hit every now and again. Okay, I'll take a lucky capsule. Let's see if we can get some kind of scaling option. I could do a dame, I guess. We don't really have any synergy with it at all. But it is worth 2, so I guess it's okay. I'll take a beer for the dwarf. Okay, I'll take an urn as we do have grave robber. It's excellent. Worth 5. Removal capsule is okay. $37, that's been a big urn, is decent. Okay, we made the 225 with 72 left over, so 300 now due in 7 spins. Silver arrow is quite good. Black cat. Cats give twice as much, is that worth it? Or comfy pillow? I feel like we'd never be able to use comfy pillow, and if we did, I'd take it, but black cat's only worth 1. Comfy pillow maybe might work. I'll take a wealthy capsule. Okay, a wine for the dwarf will be a big infusion. It'd be nice if we got an arrow to hit it, but can't have everything. We've no way of breaking ore, unfortunately. I'll take a void creature. I'll take another pinata for the toddler, and let's remove the cherry and the coin. Okay, that's nice. We might be able to use this rent payment. We do have 1 crab. The question is, do we want to go crabs, like more crabs? Seems a bit late now. Let's take a removal capsule. On the other hand, I'm not quite sure where this deck is going. Do I want a second mouse? Not particularly. Don't particularly want any of these. Let's skip the last spin and hope that we get a really good item. Here, honey, I guess, could work. Recycling is brilliant. Okay, we just used this to try and get really good items. Of course we didn't. Buffing capsule, I think. Okay, that'll help, I think. So 500, we need about 50 per spin, which is quite a lot. I'll take another pinata. I feel this might be where the run ends though. I'll take a, we still have a key, yes, so I'll take a safe. Maybe if we get lucky and hit the safe with the arrow when it breaks. A buffing capsule, okay. We didn't even make 50 that spin. Fight creature. No luck with the safe and the arrow. I'll take a... That doesn't really matter. Let's see whether we can get something. Bananas, buffing capsule, I guess. No. We need 100, which I don't think is even possible. Okay, so not a great run that time. Just didn't get any synergies. Probably should have taken all the hexes of tedium and gone for a crab build. Let's take a second cat. There's some decent synergies with cats. Let's take a monkey. Okay, I could take a early coal, okay. Made the first rent payment, no problem at all. I could take a early hearts and jack-o'-lantern, I'm happy with. I'll take a beer. I'll take a bubble. Here I could take another cat. Cheese is okay, just as good, possibly better in the future. I'll take a second cheese. Okay, we just about made the 50 rent payment. Here I'll take a ninja. Okay, we could take Black Cat or we could take Quigley the Wolf. I think Black Cat is probably better. I'll take a buffing capsule. I'll take another coal. A mouse is excellent. That should definitely help us make our next rent payment. I'll take a candy for our hopeful toddler. I took one ninja ogre already. Orange is worth 2, so I think I'll just take it. Okay, we made the 100 with 15 left over. 150 now due in 6 spins. I'll take a chemical 7. And Pizza the Cat. Cats should now give 4. I believe, yes, okay. So cats are now decent. Do we have a monkey? We do. I'll take a coconut half. Okay, let's re-roll here for a skip, unfortunately. A piñata for our future toddler. Another cheese for the mouse, no problem at all. Here we have, which of these do I want? Hooligan, probably the best. Pay 150 with 26 left over, so 225 now due in 7 spins. I'll take a hustling capsule, and lucky dice is great. Now we just need to pick up some dice. Piñata for our toddler. When we finally get our toddler, he's going to have a great time. I'll take an urn. Another cheese for the mouse. How are we doing? So we need 3 spins to get about 90. I would take Robin Hood, but I think that would leave us just under it. Okay, that'll definitely help. Big Earn will help as well. Gets hit by the hooligan. And we should be... Do we have a beer? We do. We should be okay for our next rent payment, I believe. Close? No, 10 over. Okay, so we made 225 with 10 over. We now 300 now due in 7 spins. Let's take a lucky capsule and let's take small symbol bomb. Here I'll take a bigger urn and a toddler. That should definitely help make our next rent payment. Okay, we have a rare. Let's see if we get anything better. We don't. Will I take an apple? Just because it's worth 3. Okay, and let's remove our coin as the worst item. Alright, let's take another urn. The toddler is hitting off. 50 just from the toddler. We already have a ninja, I think, so let's skip this one. And our diamond has actually hit. Okay, let's take a wine for the dwarf. Toddler is cleaning up. 50 again. Excellent. Let's take another urn. And here, let's take a... Don't particularly want any of these. Let's skip this one. Okay, we made the 300 rent payment with 118 left over. So 375 now due in 8 spins. We already have a hearts. So I could take the other hearts, or I could take Robin Hood, which is 13 every 4 spins. He's worth about 3, but there's a few things you can give him. And Comfy pillow. Okay, let's see whether a great item can help make up for this run. Let's take a bubble. Okay, we're making about 50 rent payment. Yeah, we should definitely make the next rent payment. Let's take a spirit, I guess. A wealthy capsule will do okay. I believe Robin Hood pays out this turn. Is that correct? Yes. 25. I don't want any of these. Let's skip. A Beastmaster would be decent. A Witch would be decent. We've made the next rent payment, so I'll take a Hustling capsule. A Witch would be very good here, actually, with the amount of spirits we have. Another Pinata for the toddler, and I will skip the last spin. A Lucky capsule, yes, and Holy water. Yes, so we're now looking to go down kind of witches. We have an apple as well, which I believe helps witches. Okay. Let's remove the flower and the, where's the other one? Cherry. I guess the tedium capsule does give 5, so it's okay. I'll take another urn. Making 76 per turn. Somehow this run does seem to be paying off. 47 that turn. Okay, we don't want a second dwarf. $84. We don't have a key, so let's skip. Let's take the skip the spin, and we could take a 5-sided dice. We do have, yes, excellent. And oh, I really hate oil can, but I guess if we want this run to win, like, what do I respin? This one just because it has a dud in it. I would have much preferred the, I'll take a cat, it's worth 4. Like, I'm not sure what I should respin. This one, I guess. Yeah, let's try and get the candy closer to the toddler, sure. I'll take an urn. Here we could take a key. I don't think so. 6 spins to get about 350, so we need about 60 per spin. Like, this has got 2 duds in it. Now it's only got 1 dud. Okay, we don't want any of these. $75. I'll take a wealthy capsule. This seems decent. Okay, nice hit on the diamond. That should help. 68. I'll take another 5-sided die, is excellent. Only 40 that turn, that's not great. We need about 60 odd per. Well, that probably actually made things worse. Take a wine for the dwarf. No, let's not skip this. I guess we could re-roll this one. Hope we get our arrow. It didn't help at all. And we are 6 under. So unfortunately, like comfy pillow is one of those items where a lot of the time I think it kills you unless you have a run that's just bananas. You can't afford to lose that spin unless it gives you what did it give you? Holy water, which we didn't use. Oil can, which I mean we used, but I'm not sure it actually made anything better. Like a lot of the rares don't affect your run that much. So I think comfy pillow might be like a bait. It might be actually bad. But that was still a decent run. We got quite far. Cats, could have done with some Beastmasters or something. But yeah, no, a decent run. Happy enough with that one. Let's give it one more go. We have time for one more run. Hopefully this one will be slightly more successful. Early crab, sure. There's an early cultist. Okay, I'll take a dwarf. I think is slightly better than a toddler if you've no items for either. I'll take an early coal, sure. And first round payment, no problem. I'll take the coconut and the small symbol bomb. That's a monkey. And an owl, I think. I know I had one run with miners and like they're okay, but still not super impressed with them. Okay, here is a key, I guess, since we have a lockbox. I don't remember picking that up, but we must have. Wine for the dwarf. A second coal, okay. And we doubled our 50 rent payment, that's pretty good. I'll take a tedium capsule, beer for the dwarf. Do we want a, let's take a banana and let's take another beer. Okay, we don't want a second banana. Okay, let's take a bubble. A void creature, I'm happy enough with. We could go with an urn. And we'll take another key. Sure, why not? And we made the 100, doubled the 100 rent payment as well, which is a good sign. So 150 now due in 6 spins. We already have 137. I'll take a safe for the key and I'll take a... Which is better? We have one cat. I'll take black cat. Pizza the cat is pretty common like we saw in the last run. I'll take a beer. Let's re-roll here and take a... We don't want anything here. I'll take a target. It gives 2 and it can be removed. I'll take a wine for the dwarf. Here I'll take a teeth as we do have a banana peel. I wouldn't have minded if the teeth stuck around slightly longer. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Okay, we almost doubled our 150 rent payment, so we're on a good track. 225 now due in 7 spins. Let's take a coconut half is better, slightly better. I'll take a pool ball. Here I don't want any of these. I guess we could take a bee. We could take, we have a key, don't we? No, let's take another coal. Okay, our first diamond is popped out. Our second is close on the way. Let's take a wine. This is definitely a decent run for consumables. We have a... Do we want to go Hex of Tedium? Let's see if we can get more crabs. Is what I'm really hoping. I really want to win with a crab run. Do we take a mouse? I think so, yes. Cheese is quite good. Okay, here is another beer for the dwarf. Our second diamond has come. Excellent. So 225, we are 105 over, so we didn't scale quite with the rent. 300 now due in 7 spins. I'll take a coconut and I'll take happy hour. Let's remove our kine and let's remove our cherry. Another wine. 4 hex of tedium. Let's try the wine. Okay, the dwarf is hitting it off. Let's take a key first. I will take another coal. Maybe we can get a diamonds run going. Pick up a dame or two maybe. Do we have a toddler? We don't. Let's take another key. Sure. 97 that spin. I could take another cat. It's worth 2. Is that a good idea? Who knows? Do we want a toddler? I don't think so. Let's skip this. Okay, we made 300 with 188 left over, so we did scale enough on that one. 375 now due in 8 spins. I'll take a coconut and anthropology degree is quite good. It'll only affect our dwarf at the moment. So quiver I think is just better. With all the diamonds we have, any arrow should be an instant pick. I'll take a safe there. Unfortunately the safe took out both our keys, which is a bit sad, but I'll take a Robin Hood. Also, unfortunately, due to the hex of tedium, it's quite likely that we're only going to see bronze arrows, which aren't fantastic. Okay, I'll take another coconut. A beer for the dwarf. Oh, our bee hit our flower. Quite nice. Don't want any of these. I don't want a second urn, but we still have no way of destroying them. Okay, 375, 136 left over, so we didn't scale quite with rent, but not far off. I could take another thief, or I could reroll trying to get a better rare. Lucky capsule will do it. Fruit basket is quite good with all the coconuts that we have. That will definitely improve our monkey. I don't want King Midas. I'll take an emerald and I will remove a... Is there anything here that's worth 1? Pearl. If we get Dame, which we would definitely pick up, emerald is okay. Definitely there's some better rares that we could have gotten. Okay, a dame though, with all the diamonds we have, that should definitely help. We got 50, I'll take a spare key, don't mind that. Getting about 45 per spin. Do we want a thief? We already have one. We don't have any thief, but I'll take it. Okay, we made that rent payment. I'll take a beer for the dwarf. Okay, 450, so we are left with 75 left over. Not quite scaling enough, but 575 now due in 9 spins. Barrel of Dwarfs, tax evasion. Tax evasion makes the Robin Hood much better. It now gives 5 per turn, 20 every 4 turns instead of 16. But it makes the thief completely useless. I do have a mouse, don't I? Yes, so I'll take a cheese. We need to pick up a banana to get rid of this thief. There's a banana. Unfortunately, it did come with crabs, but I think the crabs portion of this deck is probably over. We don't want anything here. 72 on that spin. Will we use up our key? 5 spins to get about 200. So I can take the hustling capsule as we should make rent. I don't want another mouse. 35. $57. 2 spins to get over 100. Come on, don't let it end here. If we lose this by like less than 7, I'm going to be okay. No, we made it. Okay, no need for me to be quite miffed. So just about made it. 18 left over. 650 now due in 9 spins. Silver arrow is excellent. Time machine, I mean, we would pick up more coals. It's a bit late, but we do have quiver. I'd forgotten that. Silver arrow is super excellent, so in that case I said we'd pick up more coals. Oh, come on. How are you so useless? We have a banana peel, so we'll skip this. Let's remove probably crabs at this stage. We tried, guys. I mean, we gave you a hexatedium and everything, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. Let's take a wealthy capsule. Okay, let's see how we're getting on. We need about 300 in 5 spins. We need about 60 per spin. Are we getting 60 per spin? Not this one, I'd say. Oh no, we did. Okay, we should be safe enough, so. Very, very close. We need above a 60. We need about 70 per spin. Don't want any of them. That might help. It didn't though. Come on, guys. Some good rolls on the silver arrow. A beer. Let's hit the beer. Is this? Oh yes, excellent. Is that enough? It is just about enough. A lucky roll on hitting that Robin Hood, and we are survived for one more. So we're now at 700 for 10 spins. We need about 70 per spin. A second dame will definitely help. A lockpick will also help, I think. We do have a key already though. 57, we didn't quite make it. Let's take a cheese. If we could get rid of this thief, if you just go. Do we want a tedium capsule? I don't think so. The problem is with every spin where we don't make 70, we have to make more on every other spin. Okay. 100, that'll definitely help make up for some recent failures. I probably maybe should have taken that hooligan. That was a terrible spin. How's that inventory doing? 25. Let's take one big urn. Okay, 70. So we need 300 due in 4 spins, which is about 70 odd per spin. Come on, hit this way. 80, okay, we made it. Go up, no. 70, we still made it, I think. A removal capsule, yes. Oh, this should be good. Two diamonds, each got hit by 2 dames. That should definitely help us be safe for the next one. There goes our removal capsule. Okay, yeah, we made the red payment with 90 left over, just about scaled, so 77. So we need about 70 per spin for our last spin. Let's re-roll and skip. I don't want General Zarf. We don't have a ninja. We probably won't pick up a ninja, but we might pick up Ricky the Banana. Okay, let's remove the last and the key, I guess. Okay, we need about 70 per spin. Doing well. Bronze arrow should be worth it. Okay, that'll help. We have a new diamond, which will definitely help. 80 that spin. Let's skip this. Okay, we get a big Robin Hood this turn, which will be good. 52. Okay, excellent. Let's take a lockbox. Hopefully it gets rid of that key. No, we removed that key, didn't we? Okay, so taking the lockbox might not have been a good idea. Doesn't matter though, we should make this. Don't want any of these. Okay, a sapphire. I know I have 2 dames, but I don't think a sapphire is worth it. 109. I don't want any of these. Okay, a cat. No. In fact, I probably should have removed that hex of tedium and seen if we could get something better. Oh, this should be a giant diamond. 216. Some giant diamonds there, excellent. And it looks like we have one, with a fair amount to spare as well. Okay, we made the last rent payment easily. So after a few what's the word I'm looking for? Close calls, we actually ended with a giant amount. So let's continue into endless mode. I don't think this will go super long, but we'll see. This time your landlord was used as a pinata. Let's continue playing in endless mode. We could take a spirit and grave robber. Okay, that'll get rid of our urns. That'll definitely help. I'd say this one probably maybe get to the 1,500, just based on how much money we already have. But after that, the 2,000, I don't think so. Unless we pick up maybe another dame or something. I'll take a safe. Okay, 83. I'll take a cheese for the mouse. Okay, let's skip this. $88. Let's skip all of this. That's a nice hit there on our bronze arrow. We're at 62. not too bad. There'll be a lot of skipping in this one from now on. There's very few things we'd add to this. Removal capsules would be actually some of the best things. Lockbox, I don't think it's worth it. We have an empty space. 200, that's been quite good. I'll take an urn. We do have an empty space. Could have taken the lockbox though. Okay, I'll take a cheese. Another dame, of course, will go down great. So we made the 1,000 rent payment with 800 left over. So 1,500 now due in 10 spins. I don't want any of these. I'll take a martini because it will be eaten by the dame. Now, what's better here? Well, we've no dice, so probably Oswald the Monkey. With the combination of fruit baskets and Oswald the Monkey, each coconut now gives 20 and coconut halves now give 30 each. So a full coconut is worth 80. Let's take out the hexatedium and let's see if we can get like rarer items. Dames and diamonds, of course, being mostly what we are looking for. Martinis, not bad. Urn, I'll take it. Okay, 121. We are not quite making enough. We're not making 150 a turn though. Okay, let's skip this. Oh, a nice hit there on the Robin Hood. Let's take another coal. 15 turns, we might actually see it pay off. It'd be nice if there was maybe an item in here that cut down on the coal, like if miner maybe took 1 or 2 off coals, it'd give you another reason to pick miner. Highlander, worth 6, just take it, sure, why not? Yeah, I think if miner like removed 1 or 2 turns, even 1 turn from the coal every time it landed next to it, would make it worth it. I think. Maybe 2, I'm not sure. How many do you think, if the miner could remove turns from a coal, how many do you think they'd have to remove in order to make it worth picking up a miner? Which is like a pretty useless symbol. I think 2 would definitely be worth it. 1 probably worth, like on a run like this, just throwing another miner in there, probably still worth it. That wealthy capsule, we picked that up ages ago, didn't we? Okay, we made 1,500. Now we need 2,010 spins with 600. We have a geologist. That could be, I think, let's take the geologist. And let's take Pizza the Cat. Cats are now worth 4. $350, that was a big spin. Let's take the golem. That's probably all we'll take for the geologist at the moment. I lied. Let's take a big ore as well. Hopefully the geologist will eat the big ore before the golem breaks. Okay, is it worth taking a cheese? Probably not at this stage. We just want to get as many diamonds on the board as we can. Let's skip that. A big diamond, nice. Worth 32. I will take a chemical 7. The geologist still no luck on managing to eat anything. Okay, I'll take a shiny pebble for the geologist. Eventually at some stage he's got to get around to it, right? We now have loads of ore in our deck. I'll take a wealthy capsule. Okay, the geologist is finally hitting off. It's now worth 5. Will we make the next rent payment though? That is the question. Or have I put too much bad stuff in the deck to make the next rent payment? We only need 220 this spin. It's not impossible, but it's pretty close. And we didn't hit it, only 89. So what happened there? Yeah, we put a load of ore in the deck, and it just kind of ruined our spins. But on the other hand, if we hadn't have done it, we may have made the 2,000, but we definitely wouldn't have made 2,500. Unless maybe we picked up a dame. I mean, who's to know? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. As I said, tomorrow we'll be doing our first challenge video, so leave a comment down below if you have a specific challenge you'd like to see. It'll probably be things like never skip a symbol. If the specific symbols you want, like always take cultist, or always take crab, or take all hexes. That could be a good one. Or what's a few others I was thinking of? I don't know. I had a few in mind, but I've forgotten them now. But if you have a specific one you want to see, leave it in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more every day. And see you in the next one, guys. Until then, cheers for now.